Hi guys, I'm Asaf. This is Itai, and today we're gonna react to "Black" by Pearl Jam, a live MTV Unplugged. Should be fun.
This is a song that I've wanted to do since we started doing this show. It's not obviously not a first time listen. I've heard the song many, many times. One of the reasons we didn't cover it at the time was because I think everybody else did. So we thought, let's leave it for now. But yeah, I just really wanted to give this one a go. So yeah, here we are.
Let's get to it. Listened to the song 100 times when I was much younger, and it plays different now. I'm over 40. I kind of hear different things that I didn't quite internalize way back when I was younger. You can feel his pain. This is it's a song about failed love, and you can feel his bitterness and his pain.
This song is from the debut album. The thing about this song is, and I don't know if it's just the lyrics and the song itself, I think it's the way Eddie Vedder performs it, and this is my favorite version of it as well. It just breaks my heart every time I listen to it, and even more so when I watch it. Yeah, it's just the lyrics are so freaking great, and his pain is on display. It's like artistic truth. It's like an artist sharing his pain with the world. And there's certain lines that just slice through me every time. You know that line, and all I told her was everything. It just gets me every time. I think what you're saying is definitely true. Over the years, I've come to relate to it even more and even more. The first time I heard it, it tore me apart. I have cried listening to this song a few times. Not every time I listen to it, but I feel it every time.
Yeah,
just amazing.
And now my better hand, great old broken glass of what was everything. Oh, the picture sad, all the walls of red, tattooed everything. Go walk outside. I'm surrounded by some kids at play. I can feel
in my opinion, this is one of the, if not the best, it's one of the best live performed songs I've ever seen. It looks like Eddie Vedder had to block out the audience to do it justice the way he wanted to feel it, and I just don't see any performance there. I think he just communicated it, completely genuine and honest, and even though I'm usually very skeptical about these things, I just don't think he was performing it to the audience. I think he just wanted to let it out.
Normally when somebody has pain in their voice in songs like this, you get the feeling that they're sharing their pain with the audience, and this feels like he's holding on to the song with both hands just to try to alleviate the pain a little bit. He's trying to have his performance take some of it back because he doesn't know how to deal with it. It's too much pain.
As with with a lot of art, the reason for bringing it out of yourself is to look for some sort of catharsis, some sort of therapy. But yeah, this is a tough one. The lyrics were written by Eddie Vedder, the music by Stone Gossard. Both, I think, did like genius work here. I don't know, like it must be my favorite Pearl Jam song. Because it just hits me so hard, and I've not gotten sick of it. The effect is still there, you know what I mean, after all these years, and it's a lot of years. It's just absolutely amazing. I think that this song is actually about closure, and not getting it.
Lack of.
Because this song is about a past relationship he had, and I think they ended up getting married and divorced. So the relationship must have been kind of on again, off again kind of thing, and very tumultuous. But it looks like in Eddie's eyes, they were meant to be together, and it didn't happen, and he still believes that. And even though you believe it, the other person might not, so you don't get what you want. That line at the end, I know someday you'll have a beautiful life, I know you'll be a star in somebody else's sky, why can't it be mine? And it's just, I don't know, breaks my heart every time. Just amazing. The
notion that he doesn't know where to put his agony, he doesn't know what to do with it, and it's tearing him apart. It goes through the song. Even if you haven't been through what he's been through, you can relate to that. He's not performing. He's what you said. He's not really performing. He's actually, this is a therapy session for him, or an attempt at a therapy session for him.
Look, I'm not even sure if he still performs this song, or how intense it is when he does it now, compared to back then. But I'm sure that some of it still lingers, even though he's over it. When he performs this song, it must sort of resurface a lot of this stuff, because it's just such a brutally honest song. One of my all-time favorites. Just absolutely fantastic. And this is talking about, like we've talked about this before, I think, with regards to covers and other things, that the music that I connect to most is music that makes me feel. It doesn't really matter, what kind of feeling. If I don't get any feelings from a song, usually I'm not going to like it, even though I can say technically it's a good song, they do good things and all the rest of it. But if it doesn't make me feel, and this one makes me feel so much. So I hold it in extremely high regard.
With the immense emotions that this song and this performance bring out, I kind of wonder if somebody were to cover this, they'd have to raise the bar. You can't just cover a song like that without losing all that it is in a new performance, in a new interpretation. Have to have something that's much deeper.
Unless you can fully and completely relate to the lyrics, and bring it out somehow. If I'm not mistaken, I recall that this was covered, I think, by Aaron Lewis from Stained. I don't know if I ever listened to the cover. I think I avoided listening to it because I didn't want to hear anyone else sing this song. But I don't know. I think it had some success for him as well, you know, because this. But I can't say if it was good or not. But might be something worth checking out. But yeah, I know what you're saying. This is a Pearl Jam song. This is Eddie's song. It's not really. Yeah, I don't care how good somebody else does it. I don't know if they can make it their own. So personal. That line, you know, all the love gone bad. It's like, yeah. It just you can tell how much he's still kind of at this point. Because this was recorded not that long after, you know, that album was released and all the rest of it. So I don't know how many times he performed it by then. But it just looks like the first time, you know. He's so broken up, and the way he communicates it, and his voice, you know, it's not even 100% perfect, and that's kind of what makes it perfect. From the grunge era, I have many sort of favorites as far as vocalists. Eddie Vedder is up there, but he's not in my sort of top, you know. Chris Cornell, Lane Staley, Mark Lanigan are all, in my opinion, or as far as my my taste, they're ahead of him. But I have a lot of respect, and I really do love a lot of Pearl Jam's songs. I own a lot of their albums. But like, this song is just so freaking good. And they have a lot of good songs, but this one is just, it's one that stuck with me throughout this whole time. I have been listening to it on and off, you know, since that first album was released. I've never really stopped listening to it.
I think it connects to those emotions that have to do with pain, which they're the strongest emotions that you can relate to. It connects to them perfectly. Doesn't matter who you are, if you experience this sort of pain, you can see yourself and hear your own pain when you listen to a song like that, because it's so, the performance itself is so authentic. You can't deny it. You can't for a second feel that you're listening to a performance that is there for the sake of the performance, for the sake of listening to this good song. No, it's not that kind of experience.
It's authentic. That's really one word that describes sort of all of that. You watch it because it's so authentic. It connects with most people, whether they've experienced something similar or not. I can say I could definitely find myself in this song. That wasn't too difficult. It's just so exact, you know. Almost every line in the song is something you can kind of feel.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. Share our stuff. It will help us grow our channel and encourage us to make more videos for you guys. Hit us up in the comments. What do you think about Black by Pearl Jam? Did you like it as much as we did? Let us know. Also, let us know what you would like to see us do next. We will do our very best to comply. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you very much for your time.
I know it's like it's going in that sort of hard rock metal thing happening and everything, and it's got the screams and this, but there's a very strong element of hip hop. And it's just the way they merge it all together, and then they just kick you in the face with it. I just love this band.
Yeah. Their songs are kicks in the face. That's what it's an accurate description, because you immediately get engaged. You don't even have a split second to realize what's happening.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate everything you do, as always, the viewing, the commenting, everything else. We look forward to, again, connecting with you in the next one. We'll be back. See you soon, guys.
Bye, guys.